Hey guys, it's your girl Tara Crush back with another review, and this time it is for Love Island USA. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Hit my subscribe button at the bottom. At the bottom. Hit my subscribe button at the bottom. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Okay, so let me get right into this boring episode. Like, jeez Louise. So what we're seeing is a whole lot of Debbie questioning her real connection with Jesse. She's kind of bothered by the public and the way they perceive their relationship because it's so contrast. Well, it's really not that much contrast, is it? Because she's basically expressing that she feels like there's a miss in their communication, a miss in their personalities. And right now she doesn't know what to do about that because she feels like she has to dumb down her fun for him because he's kind of boring. And I just feel like she's not wrong in her feelings. Now it looks like he's wanting to be celibate until they get married, or did I hear that wrong? Because I believe he asked her if she wanted to stay celibate until they get married, and she said no. And I guess that would indicate that she's not with it. So I don't know if he is or not. But if he's celibate and maybe that's why I don't know. I still feel like it's something else. That's the problem between the two of them. After yesterday's comment of he wished he could suck his own, that pretty much told me and confirmed everything that I needed to know. And I feel like him coming into the villa saying that he's celibate is kind of like his easy out to not having to have sex with anyone. That's just my opinion. So I think she's doing the right thing by second guessing her connection, and she may even want to break it off before they leave the villa, because there's no need in you carrying that karma, especially if y'all get eliminated. Girl, don't hold yourself to being with him, because it's like you said, if it's already like this and y'all in the villa where it's supposed to be love flying everywhere, then how do you think it's going to be on the outside? It's going to be even worse. And y'all be sleeping with y'all backs to each other. That is like, girl, that is like the makings of a bad relationship. Let that one go. And then let's talk about Zeta and Timmy again. And I love them. I love them. And it seems like they're kind of like the old couple that gives the other couples advice. Doesn't it seem that way to you guys? So I kind of like their feel. I like their compatibility. And I'm just wondering, is it real compatibility? Because I would think as much as they're feeling each other, they haven't done anything. Nothing. Not one time. So I'm just hoping that they're not a couple for the, just for the crowd, because they seem almost a little too good to be true. And I love me some Timmy, and I definitely hope that if it is something that they agreed to do to make it to the end, that he actually does find love. Same thing with Zeta. But for some reason, I feel like, I don't know, it's giving setup. It's giving pack. It's giving, we're going to go all the way to the end with this, and we're going to love on each other a lot. And I'm hoping that it's real. I really do, because I don't like being duped, and I really do like the two of them. But something about today felt like it may have been manufactured. Tim, what y'all think about that too? And then we got old Jeff and Naija. And I really feel like their connection is getting stronger and stronger. And I like it. It seems like she's pressuring him to be her boyfriend, or to ask her to be his girlfriend. And that seems like it's a little different than what it was before. Now, mind you, I think they've been doing the oochie coochie. So that will change a girl's mind and wanting to be with somebody, especially if it's good. Especially if it's good. And the way she made his, I would have to say it's good. Told y'all of them dead bods, didn't I? So yeah, she's changing her tune. And I don't know if that's just so that America can think that they're more compatible than possibly that they are. I don't know, but she seems like she's really latching on to him. And I feel like if he's being honest with her, then that's the makings of a good relationship as well. Because I just believe that he really does like her. And I'm glad that she's finally catching up to his feelings, you know? And the other couple, of course, Sydney and Isaiah, she's still reeling from his, proposal to be his girlfriend and whatnot. But she just really needs to beware. And I don't trust him. I don't trust him any further than I can see him. But again, he's 21. She's only 22. So that's to be expected. They should have some rocks in the road, because they got to be able to get around them. Even though they're going over them right now, they keep going over them right now. They need to learn how to get around them, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, They haven't gotten that rhythm yet. So I guess we'll give them time. Let's talk about this challenge really quickly. The challenge was a wedding challenge. So basically, they had to carry these fake cakes all the way across the creation through the obstacle course and then bury their faces in cake to pull out a ring, bury their faces in cake to pull out a ring, set the cake down, and then, kiss each other. And it was a pretty funny challenge because, of course, they're burying their faces in, like, I guess 2-layer, 3-layer cake. It was like, 2-tier cake. It was at least 2 or 3 tiers. I want to say it was 3-tier cake is what I want to say. And, it just looked nasty. It just looked like a bunch of icing more than anything and more icing. And it was just looking like, ugh. But they got through it, and it was so funny. Sydney was talking about, the challenge or whatever and all the cake she had on her face. And Isaiah licked her face, and I thought he was going to turn to the camera and say, Maybelline. But he said yum instead. I was going to say, don't you lick her face. You got a mouth full of foundation, didn't you? Pay me no mind, but of course, who won that challenge? It was, Joel and Phoebe again. They just win everything, don't they? Like, they win everything. I think she's just, like, very competitive. I think he's very, very competitive. So that was just kind of cute. It's okay seeing, Phoebe, canoodle with Chad. I just really don't like them as a couple at all. I do like the way Mackenzie's going around giving advice to people as well. And, they're about to have a celebration and everybody's excited. You got to put on your best. Boom, 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 boom. And then all of a sudden, I got a text. Somebody got a text. Everybody needs to go to the fire pit. Dun, 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 dun. We know that this is the time that everybody decides who's going home. So it's up to us, the faithful public, to actually vote for our favorite couples. And we did. And the 4 couples that we made safe were, in no particular order, Jeff and Nyjah, Timmy and Zeta, Deb and Jesse, and Isaiah and Sydney. Now, mind you, we knew that already because we've been knowing those couples a lot longer. 3 of the girls in that, started here. Wait a minute. All 3 of them started with the same people, right? Zeta, Sydney, and Deb. Yeah, they've all been a couple since the beginning. 3 of them have all been a couple since the beginning. And Jeff and Nyjah, they've been a couple longer than the other couples. And so then they left us with Chad and Mackenzie and Phoebe and Joel. And so those were the last, the bottom 2 couples, and both risked going home, but they didn't leave it up to us. They left it up to the housemates. And basically they left it up to the females to decide which guy was going home, and up to the guys to decide which female was going home. And the females surprisingly decided to keep Chad. which threw me off because I'm like, didn't Chad send your homegirl home, Courtney? Didn't he do that? Like, why are we saving him? Why did we save Chad? Somebody please tell me. I don't understand why we saved Chad, but apparently Chad is saved. And once he got saved, that made Mackenzie step up and say, you know what? My time here is over. There's no connection here for me, and I'm just wasting my time. Basically, she put on her big girl panties and said, I gotta go. Her last opportunity to find love would have been Joe. You know, so with that being said, you know, Joe was going home, and that made Phoebe stay in the house with Chad, and basically they're coupled up now. So we had to say goodbye to Mackenzie and Joe, which I feel like were two of the best additions to the house since they started. But they're both going home, and Joel, again, is just such a fine, sexy man. And Bella, you better take good care of Joel, because Joel, I'm telling you, baby, come find me. Come find me. Come find me. I mean, I ain't hard to find. If it don't work out with you in bed, okay. So I guess tomorrow we're going to do the baby. There's going to be the baby challenge. We'll see how that goes. And I don't know if we're going to get to meet parents or not. But it seemed like we drug 3 episodes for no reason. For no reason. No eliminations, no nothing. I'm not understanding why we wasted such time. I'm hoping it means that we're not going to meet parents or something. I don't know. We're just going to have to see, right? And so if you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. And if you don't want to subscribe, you know what? You watch this video, so I need you and appreciate you just as much. Well, not as much as I would if you subscribed and watched, but you know I still appreciate you, you know. You know how it is. And that is my $5.02. Peace.